Back on this very day in 2011, I made a little video called the Lavender Town Theory. Then a year after that, I made the Lavender Town Theory Revisited. Then a year after that, I made Creepy Locations in Pokemon. Then a year after that, I made Creepy Locations in Pokemon Part 2. So to continue on this year, I decided to take another look back at Lavender Town. Back in 2011, when I made my first Lavender Town video, I had less than 500 subscribers, even though I'd been making videos as the Gamer from Mars for almost 2 years at that point, always trying to gain popularity. And now with it being 2015, with my channel receiving around 500 subs a day, I'd like to look back at the video that really helped bring my channel to the next level. To be honest, my first experience with Lavender Town wasn't on the original Game Boy, but rather on Pokemon Leaf Green. Up till the age of 9, I really had very little interest with Pokemon, but I remember seeing a commercial on television for the Game Boy Advance remakes that made me say, I want to buy that game. And over a decade later, I'm still playing Pokemon. Now I bring this up because when I brought the game home with me, I became immersed in the world like no other game before or even ever since. With the ability to catch these little creatures, travel to towns, make trades, buy items, and discover new areas, Pokemon was able to turn the Game Boy Advance into its own little world. And during my journey, I discovered what is now arguably the most unsettling place in the history of gaming, Lavender Town. While there are games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil that are made for the main purpose of creeping people out, that isn't the case with Pokemon. When you stumble upon such an unsettling area, it is such a contrast to the rest of the game, so you really can't help but have a feeling of dread come over you when that infamous music starts to play. Years after playing Pokemon Leaf Green, when browsing various websites, I came across all these stories and legends about Lavender Town, and I couldn't help but make a video about the subject even though it was very different from the content I had previously made. So I went to work creating what was at the time my most ambitious video yet. Then when it was completed, I went and uploaded it to YouTube with the title, The Lavender Town Theory. And from then on, my channel has never been the same. Just so you understand, at the time of its creation, talking about video game theories and urban legends wasn't really a thing that was done much on YouTube, other than a very early MatPat, who at the time wasn't even popular, making my video a breath of fresh air from the countless angry video game nerd wannabes, which I kinda have to admit included myself. From there, I started delving into other video game urban legends as my channel started to gain momentum. And over time, the Gamer from Mars has changed in a non-stop battle to simply not become irrelevant on a website that's known for having channels fall into obscurity if they don't stay one step ahead of everyone else. Lavender Town started off as just a little area in a game directed mainly at children that scared me when I was young. But apparently I wasn't alone, since it seems that there are things that we all found scary as kids then later discovered everyone else did as well. That one creepy 8-bit song is a big contribution to why my channel is at a point where I can officially say I'm making videos full time. So with that, I just have to say, thank you, Lavender Town. Well, there you have a few random thoughts I've had rattling around my brain about the Lavender Town theory and YouTube in general, and I hope you enjoyed it for what it was. So until next time on this very day in 2016, thanks for watching.